guys, welcome to Idea Cloud, my accountability vlog for my creative projects. For those of you who don't know, I am a screenwriter and illustrator, so my creative projects that I work on throughout the week will involve how many pages I wrote or what kind of art stuff I got done, like sketches, illustrations, stuff like that. Quickie announcement before we get to the breakdown of what I did this week. There is not going to be a Creative Guzzle or Idea Cloud this next week, and the reason for that is twofold. One, I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be visiting my sister in Arizona, so I won't be able to film. And two, I need a little break. Just a short little break because honestly, I kind of feel like I'm getting stuck with Creative Guzzle. I know I've kind of mentioned it in the last few Idea Cloud videos that I've been feeling a little bit bored, a little bit frustrated with Creative Guzzle, and the reason for that, I think it just needs to be reinvented a little bit. It needs to evolve. And so I've been kind of writing things down, trying to brainstorm new ways to approach Creative Guzzle. So try to figure it out, and then next week after this coming week, there will be Creative Guzzle again and Idea Cloud again, as there usually is. But this next week there will be no videos. So just FYI, don't be disappointed if you don't see one show up. On to the projects. I got much further into Nethergate. I think I read probably another 15 or 20 pages and have been editing. One thing that I've noticed is that I have a big emphasis on the relationship between water and spirits in it, but I think I need to emphasize it more to make some of the scenes that I have in the story a little bit clearer. So I'm gonna have to work on that when I actually start rewriting the 5th draft. Spark of Honor, I've also been plugging away at. I think I wrote probably 4 or 5 pages. I've been working more on the gap that I mentioned before that I had, because it was a very big gap. It was a pretty sizable gap, so I've been working on that. I think I got about 4 or 5 pages of that written this week, and that's about it for writing. As far as art goes, I kind of feel like I slacked off a little bit on art this week. Hey, I'm allowed to sometimes. I did start working on a painting of another 9 Stars character from Spark of Honor. This time I was working on Lee. However, I didn't get as far on him as I was hoping, and he will not be done by the time this video goes up. So just keep an eye on the blog post that I'll make, and hopefully he will show up there within the next few days and you can see him then. One thing I have been working on though was I got some markers on Saturday, and I've been working on this thing called hand lettering, because for those of you who haven't noticed, who don't follow me on Instagram, I've discovered this thing called Bookstagraming, and hand lettering is a big thing. In Bookstagraming, it's like involved, but it's also a separate thing. I'm explaining this very terribly. There's stuff happening on Instagram, but basically Bookstagram is book bloggers who just take really, really pretty pictures of the books that they're reading, and they include props that are related to the books or just random stuff that they have around, and they look really nice. And I decided to try to see if I can, I don't remember, have I talked about this before? I feel like I have, but I feel like it was in a blog post, not in a video. But anyway, I decided to see if I can try to take this Bookstagramming thing and try to implement my screenwriting into it. The only problem is I don't have a whole lot of props that are related to my stories, so I've been working on trying to be really creative about that. And one of the things I thought I would do is do hand-lettered quotes from the scripts in these pictures. But I gotta practice hand lettering because I've never done it before and I'm not that great at it yet. So I've kind of been practicing that. As far as other projects, still been plugging away at Japanese. We've been learning a lot of the verb conjugation for casual form, which isn't really casual form, it's actually called dictionary form because it's the way the verbs will show up in Japanese dictionaries, and those are frustrating. But kanji, while I've been learning a lot more kanji has been getting easier. And I also worked out a few times this week. Yay, I said I would and I did. And I also went on a hike on Sunday with this one and with my roommate. Unfortunately, because she has not been on a walk in a really long time, she got blisters on the bottom of her feetsies. Poor baby. So I gotta start taking her on walks again more regularly to toughen up her pads again. And other than that, I added a couple new products to the Society 6 store that I told you I opened a couple weeks ago. That's about it. Oh, and I bought a new book. I saw this at Target today and I thought I'd check it out. It's called The Eye of Mines by James Dashner. He wrote the Maze Runner series, which I haven't read those, but I did see the movies and I thought those were okay. So I decided to give this a whirl. It sounds cool. I'll let you know how I like it. And that's it. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. By the way, whatever I do to Creative Guzzle will probably also affect Idea Cloud in some manner. Just FYI. I don't know why I'm holding my head like this. Did you like this video? Please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe because I believe that everybody has a story to tell. I want to tell you mine and I want to help you tell yours. Have a great couple weeks, guys.